Hello everybody, it's the 5th of January 2015 and welcome to Essex, United Kingdom. Now I'm here to introduce a variety named Winter King, a variety of which I obtained from Mr. Stephen Hayes from Fruitwise. You may wish to check out his channel, very informative indeed. Now anyway, this is a variety apple Winter King. The variety is now known as Winston, named after the World War II Prime Minister of UK, Sir Winston Churchill. Now we know that the apple in Latin is known as Malus domestica. Okay, now this particular variety was bred between 1900 and 1920, okay, introduced to the market in 1935, and the parents of this variety were a cross of Cox Orange Pippin and Worcester Pearman, okay. Now, this variety will grow well throughout the UK and is ready to pick around November. It'll be tart if it's picked then, but the flavour will mellow if it's left. Now, the flavour is said to be aromatic like Cox, but with more acidity, okay, and the richness will sort of mellow with storage. Now the flavour is said to be more delicate than Cox. So this produces a small streaky red flushed apple which will hang on the tree until the leaves have left. So it's a very ornamental apple, very nice to look out onto, and the apples will keep till around April if the following year, if kept in ideal conditions. So it's a very long keeping apple, which once was very useful before the days of imports of apples to the UK and also before refrigeration. Now it's partly self-fertile, group 4. Okay, other apples in this group are Gala, Golden Delicious, they're two well-known ones, Darcy Spice and Autumn Pearman. I mean, there is a big list, you have to check that one out yourselves, but you'll certainly get more success if you have one of these apples from group 4 in the vicinity. Now this can produce apples from its own pollen, but it is better to have another one from group 4 in the vicinity. Now the tree is compact, upright, sort of in size and shape, excellent resistance to scab, mildew and canker. So you'll pay around £12 to £20 for this variety if you get it from sort of mail order or from a garden centre. Now what I've got here is a rootstock. So I bought the rootstock approximately 2 years ago. I let it grow away in a pot for about a year, and then in April, end of April, early May, first week in May 2014, I then grafted it. So the rootstock I've used is MM106, otherwise known as a half standard. This is suitable for all sort of different shaped trees except standards, because obviously it won't get that big, and it should start fruiting within 3 to 4 years. A mature tree should be 3 to 4 metres high, which is 10 to 13 feet by 4 metres, 13 foot spread. Tolerant of most soils, including grassed orchards and poor soils. Now this will be a good sized tree, so it should be spaced about 4 metres apart. The only thing is this is unsuitable for small gardens really due to the size of the tree. So the graft that I've used is a cleft graft. So what I did was I cut the rootstock about 15 centimetres from the base. I made a very clean cut, and then I got my Openall 6 grafting knife and cut down the centre of the rootstock. Now be very careful doing this, because the Openall 6 knife that I used is very sharp indeed. So if you're going to do this, you need to take a lot of care. So I cut down the middle of the rootstock. I then got my pencil, my scion, which is, as you can see, this bit here, and I shaved off 2 sides of the bark to create like a wedge, and I then slotted it into the slice I cut into the rootstock, and then I taped it with grafting tape. So we can have a look around here. We can see. You can see it from all the different angles. There we go. Now you can see the different sort of shoots that have come off of it, off of the scion. And the longest one there is about 55 centimetres. I measured that earlier, and you can see the two other sort of things that have grown there. So hopefully I should be getting some nice apples within the next, well, hopefully after the next 3 to 4 years. And all in all, I class this as a success. Okay, thanks for watching, and speak to you all another time. Bye!